We are throwing our first party in our new home, so I'll be putting together a hamburger bar and we are celebrating Derek's birthday. Join me as I take today and tomorrow to get things set up and getting a head start on the food. Okay, I'm already starting to gather things out of the storage room for setting up and trays and different things on how I'm gonna layer the burger bar. I'm shopping my shelves, I'm throwing things in here, and I know what I don't need to buy. I'm gonna need the butter beans, some Great Northern beans, kidney beans, and then the pork and beans. Here's what we're serving up on the hamburger bar. Today I'll be starting on the potato salad, a yummy dill dip that is perfect for veggies and chips. Then tomorrow, the day of the party, I'm gonna be starting on some Boston baked beans, and those are gonna be cooked up in the slow cooker. I'll be whipping up a coleslaw. Then I'll be making a really yummy, refreshing mint watermelon cucumber salad, a pina colada fruit dip that is so addicting. Then I'm gonna be boiling up some corn on the cob, and they're gonna stay nice and hot in the slow cooker. And of course, the star, the burgers, and alongside of them, we'll be having some French fries. So we'll have chips, a cooler full of water and soda, and with that, I'll be making 2 sparkling drinks that will go perfect for any occasion that you're having. And lastly, for dessert, we're gonna be making an Oreo ice cream sandwich cake. Now that I shop my fridge and freezers, I'm gonna give my fridge a good wipe down, clean through, because we're gonna be adding a ton of things in here today. Once that was all taken care of, I ran out to the stores. My first stop was Hobby Lobby. I purposely went there to see the clearance on all the 4th of July Day decor. I had a few ideas on how I wanted to decorate the hamburger bar. Then the first grocery store I went to was Smith's, and this is where I did the bulk of my grocery shopping. Went next door to Costco, and I just grabbed a couple of things. Then it was off to the little farmer's market that was near me, where I picked up some yummy sweet corn. And now that I'm home, I'm gonna be setting some things up. I'm moving the dining room table all the way to the wall. From Walmart, I'll be setting the table with one of these really long white tablecloths. And from Hobby Lobby, I was able to snag this Americana garland. I'm gonna tape it along the edges of the table on that white tablecloth. Here's what the buffet station looked like before. I'm gonna clear this off because we're gonna utilize that. I think this is where we're gonna put the drink station. I thought of having the drink station over here, but I don't want anything to spill and like get the cookbooks ruined. You gotta protect the cookbooks, so I keep going back and forth between that and there. I think I could pull off the desserts and the drinks on the buffet station. So we have the cooler outside for the water and sodas, but I'm making some sparkling drinks. It's gonna take a while going through all the parties and like the holidays and getting the rhythm of what works and all of that. But it is fun putting it together. All right, we're starting to set up the patio. Derek brought over our couch from his parents' house. We're so excited to have it here. We were definitely spoiled with the covered deck, that was for sure, but we have some tents. This couch is from Outer Furniture. It's great as a sectional, and you could take it apart and split it up, and they're made to be super durable outside with the elements, the heat, the snow, the rain, like all of it. And they have covers to drape over them. So while living here, we'll tarp it, you know, during the winter. Even though the cushions on the couches have covers, we'll tarp the whole thing and protect it. But we are so happy with this. Tonight I'm gonna start on the potato salad. Okay, I am cooking up full 10 pounds of potatoes. This is gonna boil, and then it'll be so easy to just peel the skins off. Love doing it this way. Okay, I need to grab my Instapot so I can make some hard-boiled eggs for the potato salad. I never know how many eggs I'm gonna need for the potato salad, so I'm just gonna load it halfway up. And then if I have extras, great. We'll have them in the mornings for breakfast. High pressure for 4 minutes. So I try to do anything with eggs the day before. Deviled eggs, do them the day before. Potato salad, day before, because your whole house smells like a fart. How was your 4th? We had a good day. On his birthday, we went to Top Golf and we met up with Callie and Felix, and the food there is so good. Oh my gosh, their wings are so yummy. We had the barbecue, buffalo, and I think a garlicky one, garlic parmesan. Had their queso and guac with their chips. That was delicious. We had their fried macaroni and cheese bites. I didn't really care for them. I took one bite and I was like, meh. And then we had these little balls of donuts that you inject with cream. There was raspberry, chocolate, and like a Bavarian. I had a chocolate one. I just had one. I just tried the chocolate one. Those weren't bad. It was fun. And then after we came back here, And my son-in-law helped us install a ceiling fan in the living room. And we celebrated Derek's birthday, gave him his gift, sang to him.
That was big.
He had a chocolate cupcake from Costco. Oh my gosh, they're delicious. And then we headed over to his parents' house for dinner. We had pulled pork. I made deviled eggs, a broccoli salad. It was also yummy. And then we just hung out, played, you know, yard games, water balloons and squirt guns and a 4-square volleyball game. Tomorrow we're gonna set it up and got ready for the fireworks show. Derek passed the torch on to lighting the fireworks onto Boston and his nephew, so he could sit back and enjoy the show. And it was just a nice night. Okay, I'm gonna see if these are fork tender. Oh yeah. I used to peel the potatoes, cube them up, boil the cubes, and then sometimes I would overcook the cubes. I just find that I get this perfect every time when I do it this way. So we're gonna have about 35 people here. I saw somewhere where someone said, like, if you're gonna serve 25 people, you use 5 pounds of potatoes for a potato salad. So I just did a whole 10-pound bag. Oh, that's some hot potatoes. All right, we're gonna serve up a potato salad in this big bowl. I think I saw where someone said to score the potato before you put it in the water, and of course now I remember it. But when I get them out, I, you know, cut them like this down the sides and stuff, and it comes off. But of course I remember now. I think one of you left it in a comment, so I guess next time I'll try to remember that. On my community tab, I asked you guys how you celebrated Independence Day. Here's what Heather did on the 4th. One of my brothers flew out from Texas. We finally were able to get together with all 5 of us siblings and our spouses. It has been 8 years since everyone was together. Julie Moore said that they had some friends come over and enjoyed some good wine on the patio, then barbecued some ribs and had a feast. Oh, sounded like Cindy ate good on the 4th. She said that she went to a friend's house and had delicious food, barbecued hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken, kebabs, tater salad, mac salad, corn on the cob, strawberry and rhubarb pie, blueberry bars. It was so yummy. Cindy, just reading that made my mouth water. The blueberry bars sound amazing. Julie says she was in a parade and then went to a family party and watched fireworks that the pyrotechnic neighbors bought. Oh, I bet that was a good show, Julie. Monica said, we played at the beach, ate some delicious food at our beach house, and watched fireworks from the pier. It was amazing. That does sound amazing. Sean says, stayed up late watching Hallmark because Christmas in July and I hate being woken up by the fireworks. Papa Apple said, I watched the neighbor's fireworks from my backyard and I cooked a package of hot dogs in the air fryer and topped them with cheese when they came out and onto hot dog buns. Ooh, that sounds good. I bet they were like crispy. Yum. KG Parkhurst said, watched a parade outside our back gate, took our hot dogs and water to a picnic. We all fell asleep before the drive show and fireworks. Tanya says that she had family over and they have fireworks on the lake every year. That's fun. Ooh, Leslie, she said, continue packing to move 1,500 miles and went to bed at 9 while the hubby shot off fireworks. Oh my gosh. It never stops for us ladies, right? We gotta do what we gotta do even during the holidays. Well, good luck with the move, Leslie. I don't measure this. This is all by sight. I wanna make the sauce for the potato salad. So in my dressing, it's mayo, some dill pickle juice, dill weed, some garlic, salt, a little bit of mustard, pepper, some seasoned salt. I just taste as I go, and when it's delicious, I stop. I try not to make it over salty, and the pickle juice can definitely make it over salty. But I'm gonna definitely make more of the mayo, but I'm just gonna add this in for right now because I like this good and creamy. Definitely need more of a mayo mixture. It's not even close. When I do these big potato salads, I can easily go through a whole jar of mayonnaise. Probably a jar and a half. And I kind of make it extra creamy because when it sits in the fridge, it's just gonna absorb everything. And then that way, the day I go to serve it the next day, it's still creamy, even though it's like absorbed everything, if that makes sense. Put it back in the red bowl, sliced up some more egg, put those on top. All right, I'm just gonna sprinkle on some paprika, wrap it up, and we'll get it in the fridge. The big salad, the biggest one that took most of the prep, is done the night before. This is heavy, you guys. This is heavy. Holy crap, that's a lot. I sat down for a minute with Derek and enjoyed the patio, and now I gotta get up and get moving again. It's so hard once you sit down. We're gonna make a very easy dip. Sour cream and then this dill pickle seasoning that I found, I think, at either Costco or Sam's Club last year. So you can add it to dips, have it with chicken, fish, burgers, sprinkle it on egg salad, avocado toast, popcorn, mix 2 ounces of mayonnaise, 8 ounces of sour cream, and 1 tablespoon of the pickle seasoning. This is by Old Thompson, and it's seriously just so good. I'm gonna double that recipe. Mix it all together, cover, and let rest in the refrigerator for at least an hour before you serve. Oh my gosh, I could just eat this like by the spoonfuls. It's so good. Oh my gosh, so good. That is gonna be amazing tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to stop eating carrots and celery with it. What is your favorite dip to make for like your veggie trays or even a chip dip? This is now like my go-to. Yeah. All right, gonna clean up, load up the dishwasher, and I'm going to bed. I'll see you in a second. Okay, it is Sunday and I have been a busy bee. It is almost noon. So when I got up this morning, I made Derek his spice cake. It's cooled down, wrapped up. Later, we're gonna whip up some whipped topping, sweeten it up, put a layer of that on top, and slice some bananas for him. He has that every year on his birthday. I've washed strawberries for a salad that I'm making and for our fruit dip. Then I started on the Boston baked beans, got them in the slow cooker. So I have a pound of ground beef down. I chopped up a medium-sized onion. I cooked up some bacon. I cooked it in the microwave. I bought the pre-cooked bacon, but you still have to like cook it up. I washed the tops of all my cans of beans, and I'll open them up and dump them in here. Need ketchup, and I don't measure this, mustard, and brown sugar. And then when it's halfway done, I'll open it up, taste it, and if it needs more brown sugar or ketchup or mustard, whatever it needs, I'll add it in. And I'm just gonna cook this on low. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like an hour, and maybe an hour and a half later, I went and checked on the beans. It was on warm instead of low. So I cranked it to high for about an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna crank it to low. Oh my gosh. Always check your slow cookers. And now I'm starting on an Oreo ice cream sandwich cake. You're gonna need 24 ice cream sandwiches, some Oreos, 8 ounces of Cool Whip, and hot fudge. The most time-consuming thing, and especially when it's hot outside, is the unwrapping of all these sandwiches. And I need all 24 of this box. I made one like this. It's a Snickers one. It's so good. I'm gonna put this in the freezer while I get my hot fudge ready, because it needs to be able to be a little warm so I can drizzle it over the cake. All right, my hot fudge is hot. We're gonna take 12 Oreos and crush them up. And let's do 2 more. That's me, always breaking the rules. I don't want them like completely fine. We want them a little chunky. And I don't want to take out my food processor for this. That looks good. Just crush up your Oreos. Add a layer of your ice cream sandwiches down in your pan. I found my biggest pan that I could put 12 down on. The longest part about this recipe is unwrapping your sandwiches. Now take your whipped topping, and this is an 8-ounce container. We're gonna take half of our container and spread it on top of the ice cream sandwiches. Okay, once you spread that on top, heat up your hot fudge so it's easy to drizzle down. Do as much as you like. It's chocolate. How can you go wrong? And hot fudge chocolate is so good. All right, once you do that, take your Oreo cookie crumbles and add a layer down on top. Add the other layer of ice cream sandwiches. My ice cream sandwiches are melting, so you gotta work fast. Okay, when your second layer of ice cream sandwiches are on, add the last half of the whipped topping and spread that on. And once you're done with that, add another layer of hot fudge on. And then add the last of your Oreo crumbles on. Now your Oreo ice cream sandwich cake is ready to go into the freezer. Cover it and let it freeze it for at least 30 minutes before you serve it, but you can have it covered in your freezer for a couple of hours. Gotta find room in my freezer for this. It's not just the kids, it's me. I will lick the top of the Cool Whip container. I get a lot of like, what is Cool Whip? There was something that was close to it, I think in the UK that you can buy, but whatever your country you're in, however you can make this or buy an equivalent, will you put it in the comments for everyone? So I am making a cucumber strawberry salad. I am gonna get things ready for this salad and then I'll put it together right before serving. But I wanna have everything ready for it. I have my cucumbers, my red onions, and my strawberries all chopped, waiting for that salad to be put together. Close to the beginning, we still have to chop up some watermelon. I'm debating if I wanna make 1 bag of coleslaw or 2. I don't know how many people would eat it on its own and would eat it with their burgers, because it makes a lot of coleslaw. But if we have leftovers, I guess I can make like Moab tacos tomorrow for dinner. It shrinks though. All right, I'm doing both. I'm gonna hurry and make this and the dressing for it and get it in the fridge. It's super easy, it's delicious. I will share that recipe with you. The printable will be linked down below. Now I'm getting the veggie tray all put together. Ooh, now let's add our dill dip we made last night. It's gonna taste even better today. That is good. And this, my friends, so much cheaper than buying a veggie tray. A ton cheaper. I'm gonna have stinky breath for you tonight, baby, because I'm gonna be eating a lot of this.
Is it good?
And it's so good with the wavy or Ripples potato chips. So good. He just changed, you guys. He was outside setting up stuff in his slacks and dress shirt. All right, they're setting up more tents. There was a big tent on Amazon we wanted to order that was like almost 2 of these. It was a nice long one, but it wouldn't get here in time. I think we'll still end up getting it. But this tent here we found on Amazon, and it was big enough to fit our couch. So we borrowed the other 2 from the family, and he's gonna smoke the burgers on that, and then we're gonna put tables and chairs underneath. And then we'll set up the yard game 4 square like volleyball right here. I'm gonna whip up really quickly a pina colada fruit dip. You'll need an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip, some pineapple juice. We'll be needing some cream of coconut and 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. To your bowl, add your cream cheese and have it at room temperature. And we're gonna beat this until it's smooth. Okay, once your cream cheese is smooth, let's add our cream of coconut and pineapple juice. So that's 1/2 cup of cream of coconut, and then you'll need 1/2 cup of pineapple juice. Okay, we're gonna mix this together until it's completely smooth. Okay, and then we're gonna fold in our 8 ounces of Cool Whip. And if you're using pineapple juice from the canned fruit like I am, you can actually add in some of that pineapple. It'll be delicious. Have it chill in your refrigerator for at least an hour before you serve it up. That way it has time to thicken up. All right, I am slicing these strawberries for the fruit tray as well. Just big quarters like this, or halves, not quarters. And I'm gonna take some pineapple juice that I had from the pineapple pina colada dip, and we're gonna soak our slices of apple in there so they don't turn brown. Mr. Toodles is getting the French fries starting to cook, and then when they're done, we'll put them all in the oven together and warm them up right before. First round of fries going in. Who doesn't love a crinkle fry? Shaylee shucked the corn for me outside. Now I'm just gonna get it out of the pot, fill this up with water, crack these in half, and get them boiling. So as the water is boiling, I'm just gonna drop the corn in because we gotta get this moving along, and then I can throw it in the slow cooker. So let's make the cucumber strawberry watermelon mint salad. I'm doubling this recipe, but I'll give you the increments if I'm not. You'll need 3 cups of strawberries, hulled and diced, 1 English cucumber chopped, 1/2 of a red onion sliced. I ended up dicing mine up. 3 cups of watermelon seeded and cubed, and then you'll add a handful of chopped fresh mint leaves. Add your strawberries, cucumber, and watermelon into a large serving bowl, and then add your red onion and your mint. And In a bowl, we're gonna combine 2 tablespoons of olive oil, the juice of a fresh lime, and then about 1/4 teaspoon of salt and some fresh ground black pepper to taste. Add that dressing to the salad and toss till it's all combined. Where I found this recipe will be linked down below for you, but in the notes of the recipe it says that you could add crumbled feta cheese, mozzarella, chopped black olives, jalapeno, or sliced fennel bulb. It's best to serve the salad immediately, or you can refrigerate it for 2 hours before serving. So from Hobby Lobby, I grabbed this crate. This is one of the big ones. And I put the paper plates inside with some napkins, and then 2 cups with all the forks in it. And then right here at the table, this is where we're gonna put the burgers. We'll do cheeseburger and plain, and they'll go in here. And then I got this neat like chip snack rack years ago. So it's holding all the buns, and we have the brioche buns. In the middle of the table, we have the chef's special. So we have Derek's American. He loves a good old American burger. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, mayo, ketchup, and mustard. They can make an aloha burger, pineapple rings, red onion, bacon, and barbecue sauce. And then a Texas Hold'em barbecue sauce, bacon, fried onions, and spicy pickle. Now it's time to set out all the food. So I'm working on the platter that the pina colada dip is gonna go in. So in one of these trays, we're gonna have graham crackers, the cubed pineapple, the halved strawberries, and the apple slices. Now it's time for the pina colada dip. This is so yummy. If you haven't made it before, I highly recommend that you do. It is delicious. You can serve this up with blueberries, grapes, pretzels, vanilla wafers, animal crackers, and even cubed pound cake. And it was a big hit at the party. There was no leftovers. I went through that whole big bowl. These metal trays are also what I snagged at Hobby Lobby, and 4 of these food trays fit perfect in there. So in one of them, the bacon that I cooked up this morning will go in there, and in the other 3, we'll add lettuce, sliced tomato, and sliced onions. Isn't this serving tray gorgeous? I actually got it at Costco a year ago, I think. So in this, we're gonna serve up some pineapple rings, fried onions, spicy pickles, and hamburger pickles. My sister-in-law is being a gem, and she's filling up the bottles with barbecue sauce, ketchup, and the mustard. The last of our French fries are done baking up, and we're just gonna add them to these that are in the oven staying nice and hot. Let's start on our sparkling punches. The first one we're gonna make is a sparkling ginger lemonade. This is so easy. All you need is 1 2-liter of any lemonade and 1 2-liter of Canada Dry ginger ale. All you have to do is just mix those together and serve. You can even garnish this with some lemon slices if you like. For both of these recipes, have your soda and juices chilled before you make this. For this next sparkling punch recipe, you'll need 1 12-ounce can of frozen orange juice concentrate. And I had my orange juice slightly thawed. It makes mixing so much easier. And 1 2-liter of Sprite, 1 2-liter of ginger ale, 1 bottle, which is about 25 ounces of sparkling cider. Stir that until it's combined and then serve it up. It is delicious. The coolers are filled with drinks. Derek's been awesome and he's been smoking up the burgers. And now we're ready to eat. The French fries stayed hot. We just got them out of the oven. We have our Boston baked beans ready for us in the slow cooker. All of our condiments are ready to go. We have the coleslaw, the veggie tray with that yummy dill dip. We have everything we need for the corn on the cob. They're staying piping hot in the slow cooker. We have that yummy fruit dip. My cousin made his kielbasa. There's the potato salad, the watermelon cucumber salad, and the buffet station has all the bags of chips ready to go and our sparkling punch. And later I'll bring out the desserts. Josh brought a chocolate cake from Costco that he was gonna bring on the 4th, but he forgot it. So we have that here. And we are ready to chow down. It was fun putting this together. It just made the take on hamburgers a little different, and just the setup just made it fun. It was just so enjoyable to enjoy the new home, like take advantage of the patio. Now that we have our couches back here, oh, it's just nice being out there. And we missed you, Auntie Lois. She watches. Mwah. We missed you so much. Had leftovers. We had leftover potato salad and some corn on the cob. Passed out like 3 bags of corn on the cob, I think. 3 or 4 potato salads. Okay. This ginger ale, there's something wrong with it. I could not open it, Jake could not open it, and it is tight.
Scary.
And it's like, the top is bulging, and it is rock solid. But
it's like bulged out.
yeah, it's bulged out, the whole thing. If you were to open that, it would explode, and I'm worried about having it in the house. I
Oh
think
my gosh.
I think we need to, but if we put it in the garbage can with the heat.
That is scary.
I know.
It's
Oh,
a
it would
sheet.
explode. So can you carefully carry that to the garbage? Because it's going to explode. And it probably will explode in the garbage.
It is rock solid.
It is rock solid.
Like, it is gonna explode if you squeeze it.
So go put that in the garbage can because it's gonna blow. Gotta put all the food away. Then if I choose to screw it, screw it. And you can do the dishes tomorrow. But let's keep going for a little bit. So we ended up not using as many buns because a lot of people, oh my gosh, I bought a whole head of lettuce for people to put the burger in. And I forgot about it. Oh my word, I hate that. But a lot of people didn't eat the burger in the bun. So a lot of these are going into the freezer. Sweet.
So you did have lettuce to use as a bun?
I did. I bought a whole head of lettuce to use as a bun.
A lot of people tried using the other lettuce.
Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, I bought a whole head of lettuce purposely for a lettuce bun. Jeez.
It's all good.
Well, if I had known that or heard that, I would have been like, it would have clicked. Didn't click. So I've had these squeeze bottles for a while.
Mom's gonna do the dishes tomorrow.
But I need to buy one more for the mayo.
Hey,
So I had to put the mayo in a bowl. Now, if you would like to see more parties I put together, different themes, I will leave a whole playlist for you. There's hot dog bars, graduation parties, summer parties. I'll even throw some holiday parties in there and you can see how I set things up and what I've done to decorate or to give you some recipe inspiration. And I'll meet you over there. Thanks for joining me. Bye.
Toodles!
Toodles.